So like we learned with the intervals, when you play something like this, we say it's a 7th interval. This is also a 7th interval. A 7th interval coming from super tonic and then tonic above. Now when we create chords by skipping one note each, any other chord, any other note you add to it takes the name from its interval. So this was C major. When we add the 7th, it becomes C major 7. When we add, this is the 8th, when we skip to the 9th, we say C major 9, or yes, C major 9. Okay. So that is about it. Let's limit it to the 7th. So we have C major 7. You can have, this is D minor, because from the D major scale, you should have used this. F does not exist in the natural scale of D. It's F sharp. So when you bring it down, it becomes a minor. When we add this, it becomes D minor 7. Okay? So E minor 7, F major 7. This is G dominant 7. Why it is dominant 7, I'll come back to that. When you realize that this is B diminished, but B diminished is part of G dominant 7 or G7. This is also a chord we should know. Okay? And then the chords have their inversions. Let's take for instance D minor 7. When we bring this C down here, it's still D minor 7, an inversion of D minor 7. Inversions mean how we arrange the chords, the notes of a chord. When we further bring this A down here, it is still D minor 7, because the original chord is this. We brought two notes down, A and C down here. You can also play it in the high octave. I believe a lot of us are familiar with this chord. Okay, so that is it about the basic chords, the basic triads: major, minor, diminished, augmented. So when we take this C up, we have E, G sharp or A flat, and then C. This is still an augmented chord. Okay, this is 3, 1, 3, 5 sharp, or 3, 5 sharp, 1. 1 becomes 8 here. We just need to know these chords. And when these chords keep changing in a song, we call it a progression. So a progression means a series of changing chords. So you play this. This is chord number 5. So this is a progression of 1, 5, 6, 4. So that is one thing about the progression. When chords are changing within a song, or when you play a series of chords, you say you are playing a progression. Alright, so I'll end it here on basic chords and then their relative sevenths. And then their inversions. They can be mixed anyhow to the taste of the one playing or the one composing. One thing I also want you to also take note of is fragments of chords. Of course, when you see something like this, with time as you are studying, you should be able to tell that this can be a part of A minor, which comes this way, or this can also be a broken part from C major. Okay? So when you see just part of the chord, you should be able to guess, with this, we can add this. We can add this, and then we can also add this here. Okay. And then one more chord I want to add. We have the suspended chord. When you play this and you take the 3 down to the 2, we get a suspend 2 chord. So sometimes the suspend 2 will revolve to a 5th chord or a dominant chord. This is suspend 2. So we take the major again. When we take the 3 to a 4, we get a suspend 4 chord. So the basic chords again. We have the major, we have the minor, we have the suspend 2, we have the suspend 4, we have the diminished, we also have the augmented. Okay. So major, minor, suspend 2, suspend 4, diminished, augmented, 6 chords to take note of. And then from those chords, we can have the 7ths. Okay? Alright. So that's it.